Hey, hello, my friends. Hope everybody is well today. I'm Paul Apolloni, and I'm going to show you just a few items I sold on eBay. Like I said before in my past few videos, I'm trying to keep these a lot shorter than they used to be. I know your time is valuable, and I appreciate everyone watching my videos. And speaking of that, please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Right here. Thank you so much. 8 980. Holy heck, getting close to 1,000. I can't believe it. Really appreciate every single one of you guys and gals for subscribing. And thanks for hanging in there over the years. I really appreciate it. Always trying to make more videos. Just been kind of sidetracked with some things going on. Everything's good. Just got some money making opportunity I'm working with right now, but some training and some business I picked up. It's all good. Like I said, I'm going to show you about 5 items that I sold. Actually, I sold 2 items on Macari, nothing high end, and actually did a Facebook transaction and one Craigslist transaction. Nothing huge. Did sell other things. This isn't the only items I've sold. So all good there. Don't forget, I also run a Raleigh eBay Meetup group. We meet second Thursday of the month at 3 p.m. It's a Zoom format meeting. That link will be down below. We're having Doug Smith from List Perfectly. Let's go chat a little bit about List Perfectly. They're one of our sponsors at the meetup, but the rest of the time is going to be spent on eBay questions and answers and reselling questions and answers. I also have a teachable course on how to part out a dishwasher, although that link will be down below too. And I also do some training on eBay if you want to learn how to sell. I can get you going on that, and all that. All that stuff is down in the description. What else? Been a pretty good week. Weather's pretty good here. All right, let's get this show on the road. Like I said, should be pretty quick. Maybe 15 minutes. I'm hoping, maybe less. For you guys, I really appreciate it. All right, so I also do a lot of consignment. I'm redoing my consignment side of the business. It used to be a tiered system on commissions and stuff. Used to be 50% to the first 100, then less than that for more. Now it's a 50-50 split no matter what I sell. I've looked at my records and noticed that I'm spending a whole lot of time selling expensive things. So I need to make money on that. Consignment's fun. I enjoy it. Um, you got to be the right person for it. You got to be almost like a therapist, to be honest with you, because you're going to go into situations like I have to meet with a gentleman tomorrow that lost his wife. I don't know when he lost his wife, but she passed on sometime in the past. I don't know what I'm going to walk into there. He sounds pretty good on the phone, but I don't know what I'm going to walk into. He may have huge attachment issues. So I got to deal with that. It's fun. I still enjoy it. You get a lot of inventory doing consignment, which is great. You just got to store it. One thing I like about consignment is you're getting stuff for free. I'm a big proponent of telling everybody what you're doing. You'd be surprised what people can get you for free besides doing consignment. It's amazing. I've done 3 or 4 videos on just telling people what you do and some of the stuff I've gotten. So this is a very old consignment client. Like I've told you guys about him. He was a hunter salesman, and a my gosh, I just forgot what he was. A water pick salesman way back in the day, probably 15 years ago. He got into real estate now, and he's really happy. And he called me up from another consign. He got my name from another person that's consignment in the area. Make friends with your competitors if that's okay, if that all works out for you. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes people don't want to be friendly. They feel you're going to take business away from them. I like being friendly with people if they're being friendly to me. Known as a consignment, I saw the consignment guy, Trader Chris, out of used to be out of Pittsburgh, now he's in Apex. Great guy, and he refers me to all the business. Not that he doesn't want, but he doesn't really specialize in. He does high end estate stuff, jewelry and stuff like that. And I have no desire to do that. So I got this from him, this client, and he has tons and tons of stuff. I sold probably a half a garage, probably 3/4 of a garage full of stuff. Do I normally take on low end items for consignment? No. But I did in this case because there were items where we made a couple $100 a piece after the split was done. So it was all good. I have no idea why this thing is flashing for some reason, the computer. Hopefully you're not seeing that. But this was a decent sale. I've sold 2 or 3 of these sets already. I can't remember. Maybe I sold one of these 10s and a couple of the 5s. I can't remember. But again, 50-50 split. When I'm doing consignment, I rarely ever do free shipping. Kind of messes up my matrix I got in the spreadsheet and everything and how I figure out fees and everything. But that wasn't bad. So I made half of that, like $15. Listed probably a while since October. So it's what is it? March. When did he sell? Probably sometime in February. Wouldn't call it a long tail sale, which we normally call anything that's been listed on eBay a long tail sale if it's been there for a long time. But no, that hasn't been. So let's go on to the next item here. Sorry, a little bit out of sorts here today for some reason. Okay, this was another item, another consignment deal that I had years and years and years ago. Kind of dropped off the face of the earth. Then he said, don't worry about anything, just keep everything. This was listed. This is what they call a long tail sale here. December 9th, 2019. So that's been out there for quite a few years. I kind of listed it and forgot about it. I don't know what all this is. I'm hoping it doesn't show up on the video. So I've, I kind of listed it and forgot about it. You shouldn't do that. You should always be in there making adjustments to your listings and stuff like that. But I just forgot about it. Not bad. A little Matchbox car. It went out first class. So I did really well with this. So I made probably first class. I do $6.99 for shipping. I do a flat rate shipping cost. Kind of guesstimate it. Kind of get close. What do I do if I make money on shipping? I keep it. What do I do if the buyer asks for a refund for shipping? I kind of stall them, but I give them a little bit back. I'm not a big fan of that because, hey, it takes me, I had to get a box, which I had already for free, packing material, which I got for free. But still, my time is money. I think it shipped out at $4 or $5 something. First class is going up tremendously. I think it was $5 something. So I made probably about $1 on shipping. I did really well. Probably made about $42 on all this when all said and done after fees. The one thing key about these is now I don't know too much about Matchboxes, so I had to kind of learn this on my way when I sold a ton of these way back in the day, from at 2019, 2020. These were all done on my Samsung phone, one of the Samsung phones back then. There's some pretty good pictures of it. Already got great feedback from the guy. All the angles. Probably could have scrunched that picture up. I don't know why that's so big. Showing the wheels look like they have never been used. The box, there's some key things on the box to notice. Sometimes there's some kind of insignia on the inside of the box. Like if you look in here, a lot of people want the original box. Don't quote me on this. I'm not quite sure. I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure this is an original box, not a remanufactured box, because of the inside of the box is brown. I've had people in the past ask me, well, that doesn't look like an original box because it's white on the inside. I don't know. I have no idea, but that's what I remember. Somebody telling me really crazy pictures of the box. People go crazy for the boxes. Nice upside down picture, but that's okay. You get the point. So that's it for that. Real quick, my title is Google search and eBay search friendly. Don't use any special characters like I did there, that dash, but I guess that's okay. I'm going by eBay's best practices. And eBay uploads all their listings to Google Shopping every 24 hours. So you want to make sure you have your listing title right on key there. Other specifics are very important. They play a key role when you're doing searches on the left. On the left, when you're looking on eBay, all that search criteria is based on item specifics. Don't fill it out if it doesn't pertain to your item. Like if this had sleeve length or whatever, I wouldn't put anything for sleeve length. No NA, no dashes, no none, no nothing. Leave it blank. My description's very clear, very plain, very simple. And my shipping is usually economy shipping. Well, this is standard. Okay, because I knew this was going first class. That's why I selected first class. Economy shipping gives me every option eBay offers: post office, FedEx, and UPS, and every option each carrier offers. If I were to say first class here, and let's say I shipped it out FedEx or UPS for some reason, don't know why, because it'd be really expensive, and something got happened in shipping, eBay can come back and say, hey, you didn't ship it the way you stated. This is global shipping, also eBay international shipping. They're changing things around. It's all going to be kind of global shipping now. How that works is also known as GSP. I sell something internationally. I ship it to the closest eBay location to me, and that would be Kentucky since I'm in North Carolina. Once they get it, you'll get an email saying they got it, we got it. They open it up, they make sure the item's in there. As long as you packed it properly, shipped it properly, once they get it, you're out of the picture. Lost, stolen, or broken, you are good to go. You get refunded, the buyer gets refunded. I like it. A lot of people don't like it. They say the buyer is charged more money for taxes. I have no idea. It works for me. It's easy. It's quick. People say you can sell more if you do it internationally yourself and don't use global shipping. I have no idea. I keep on meaning to mess with it, but I haven't had time. This is from the same consignment lot. Again, not a big dollar item. I sold 3 of these to this buyer. So I think it was like $29 plus shipping or something like that. Close enough. Let's say $25. My math is bad today. Plus shipping, discounted shipping because it was going on multiples. These fit actually in perfectly into the outer box from a Keurig slim coffee maker we bought last month. So that was perfect. Threw them in there, taped it up, covered up any kind of barcode, scribbled out any kind of numbers, taped up over Keurig symbols and everything like that, making sure nothing would be picked up in transit. And it went UPS, FedEx, I forget, for less than what the shipping was. And he got it within a few days. I'm assuming he was happy. I haven't heard anything back from the buyer. Another thing about feedback. Everybody focuses on feedback. We need feedback. eBay doesn't even really care about feedback anymore. It used to play a big role in your rankings on eBay and stuff. It does not anymore. It makes you look good when a buyer's poking around going, ooh, he has 100% feedback or he has 99% feedback. I never asked for feedback. I used to ask for feedback way back in the day. Oh, don't forget to leave me 5-star feedback and stuff. And blah, blah, blah. I don't ask for it anymore. I give it out. Well, when I had another eBay store, it would do it automatically once the person bought the item. Once you bought it, I gave you glowing feedback, and I never had a problem with any kind of feedback in return. Now I just go and give feedback whenever I remember to do it. But yeah, don't be so focused and don't be begging for feedback. This is the scenario I like to think of. Okay, so somebody comes home from work and they're dealing with kids screaming, and and they're, oh, what do you want to do? And then you message them saying, boy, please leave me feedback. And they're like, they already got too much on their mind. Just don't beg for feedback. This is a buffer. This is actually, I did a selling your used equipment seminar down in Florida back in January at Mobile Tech Expo 2023. I used to be an auto detailer way back in the day from 98 to 2010. went to this show from 2003 to present, just about. Stopped my business at 2010, but I wanted to give back to these guys because these guys have been so helpful with me, and I'm still in contact with these guys today, 13 years later. Love every one of them, guys and gals. They still communication. I'm not even in the business anymore, but they still got my back. And I did this course, and I wanted to bring down something. Actually, this is not the one I sold. That was a couple 2 weeks ago. I'm sorry, but it's kind of the same buffer. Whatever. And I wanted to bring something down and show them how to sell something that they can relate to. I didn't want to bring down, okay, we're going to sell this watch. I mean, obviously, I can relate to a watch, but I don't want them to understand the exact item that they could have in their shop. They may have in their shop laying around. Like I had this one on my shelf in my garage since years and years. I think actually somebody gave it to me. There we go. Gave me something for free. This took me a little while to, when I mean a little while, probably about 15 minutes to list, maybe 20. I can't remember because it's an older model of the Grouts. I'm probably saying that wrong. Grouts, whatever it is. Uh, Buffer. I had to do Google searches. I found one on Amazon that I pulled some information on dimensions and different things. And then I found one somewhere else on some other weird website. But I mean, a reputable website, but some part site or some auto detailing site. Um, and I got some information there. So you got to do some research both on eBay and also out there on Google. But pretty basic. Took some pictures. The one I did before, I actually did a video of the buffer running. I did not do the video on this one. I should have, but I sold it within a couple days. How did I ship this? I actually had a shoebox. Shoebox? Yes, but I didn't ship it like with the emblem, with the insignia from the shoebox showing out. I folded the shoebox out, was able to flip the whole shoebox around actually because they all come apart now. And I put some packing material I got from the furniture store dumpster in there, put the buffer in, put more packing material, and it went out FedEx for probably $12.99, $13, $14 out to California. It's a heavy buffer, a very popular buffer, but so that was that item there. Even has some reviews too, which was great. Because I try the UPC, I pulled the UPC off of Google. How did I do that? I put this information, or I put the company name, orbital polisher, and then the model number and UPC after that. And I found a UPC, but I didn't just say, oh, that's the UPC. That's it. I'm done. No, I put that UPC into Google with UPC next to it, and it pulled it up several times, the exact buffer. So I'm going to make sure, because you want to make sure you're digging the right item. UPC is good for both eBay and Google. Now, I didn't look on eBay to see if the item was already out there. It may have already been out there. I don't know. Through the Google, through the eBay listing, they have items saved out there. But so that is that one there. We got one more item, and then we are done. A very, very cheap item. I do a lot of parting out of dishwashers and appliances. I got that course on Teachable. Let me know if you want to do that. It's at $90 or something, but I'll throw you a good deal if you want to do it step by step, very in depth, probably about 2.5 hours, broken up into 20-minute videos. The longest video is about an hour, but that's where I'm showing you how to look it up on some part sites, how to look it up on eBay, the parts, how to list the item on eBay, what to look for, what not to look for. I talk about a bunch of stuff on this very, very thorough course. People seem to be very happy to bought it. So a very cheap item. I normally don't part out something for $11.99, but it was simple to part out. All I had to do was take a little wrench, a little big pliers, and unscrew that piece, and the thing came off. It is I have no idea, a vent assembly. It was right there on the side of the dishwasher. One thing about parting out is you gotta watch your time. Either set a clock or set an alarm, set your phone. You don't want to spend hours and hours parting out a dishwasher. Now some people think, well, sure, I'll spend all day to make $100. Okay, that's fine. I don't know your financial situation. To me, it's not worth it. But if for others, that's great. I never, say anything about what's worth it to them. Like people ask me, what's the lowest item you'll sell? Well, obviously, I'll sell something for $11.99. I'll even sell stuff for less than this if I can. I'll list it quick and ship it quick and get it out quick. Doesn't matter to me. A lot of people don't sell anything less than $25, $50 profit, and that's fine. But just watch your time when you're parting out anything: dishwashers, refrigerators, stereos, whatever you're parting out, because it can be a real time suck. To be honest with you, you can be sitting there for hours and hours, and don't focus on. Wait a minute, if I take this off and that off and this off, I can get that little part down there, and I'm sure that part's worth something. Try and look up that part before you start digging to get down into it, because sometimes that part's not worth anything. So that is about it for this video of the few items that I wanted to show you guys I sold. I'm so excited to see 980 subscribers out there. Again, thank you so much, and I will see you guys in the next video. Make sure you check all the stuff down there in the description. I appreciate it. You guys have a good day. Bye bye.